If you feel like it's taking you forever to get through updating or adding a page or a post to your WordPress site because it's just not organized quite right in the admin section to go with your workflow, or if there's something missing on your page that you swear was there before in the admin section, like maybe the publish button just like disappeared, like the whole block is gone, I'm going to tell you how to solve that problem, both those problems actually, today in this video, adjusting admin view with screen options. My name is Monica Pitts and I'm the founder of May Create Design, and I've been a WordPress junkie for like the last 10 years, and my team and I build over 50 websites a year using WordPress, and it can do so many things, but you can't use it as a tool to grow your business unless you know how to stinking use it, right? And so that's what these WordPress basic videos are all about, training you to use your WordPress site with confidence so you can grow your business. So let's talk about adjusting your admin view with screen options. So what are screen options anyway? Well, screen option is this fancy little tab. It's up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's just underneath your username and your user icon. Now, screen options are different for each admin page. Sometimes it's in this little tab and sometimes it's completely different, and I'll show you both. So on this particular page, which is your dashboard page, which is the first page that you go to when you log into the site, if I click screen options and I decide that I do not want to see hit statistics anymore, I can check hit statistics and it goes away, and it will stay off. Even if I log out and log back in, it will remain off of the page until I choose to turn it back on. So it can really clean up your user interface. Also, on certain admin pages, you can rearrange your blocks to make the user interface better match your process. Now, as I said, it's different on all of the different admin pages because it allows you to see what you can and can't turn on and off on those pages. So now we're on the pages display, right? And if I turn that on, it looks very different than the dashboard. Some of these act just like the dashboard. So if I turn off author, watch right here, it goes away, right? But other things you'll actually have to fill out and then click apply, and then it'll adjust it. One of the places that I find this super valuable is within my forms. So if I go to forms and entries, and we use formidable forms, and we use them for event signups and for people to download stuff, to contact us. So if you're using a form to gather information like that and you want to quickly sort through it, then you can look at the entries and choose the form that you want to look at. Click filter. And like I said, we use formidable. You might use something else. But from here, it shows me all of the different fields that are inside of that form, and I can choose to display them down here in this table so I can easily sort through and look at the information that I have to know to make the decision that I'm trying to make. All right, so all those look a lot the same, right? And they all have the screen tab up at the top. Now, the place where it doesn't look the same is on your edit screen for your pages and posts. So since Gutenberg, and that's this editor that we're looking at right now, that's the framework for the editor, was introduced to WordPress, the screen options on these pages have changed, but there's still screen options on these pages. So one set of screen options is available underneath these three options, this options menu over here, this little three dotties. So this lets you make big shifts in the way that things look. So the tip toolbar, which shows up at the top, when you have a block selected, it shows you different editing things that you can do within here, will show up if you have top toolbar in there. And if you turn off top toolbar, it goes away. Yes. Okay, so right now it's in spotlight mode, which means that it highlights the block that I have selected. If I turn that off, everything is the same color. I turn it back on and it grays out everything but what's selected. You can also turn on full screen mode, which will show you the navigation bars on the side, but I don't particularly like that. I like to see my whole screen together. Now also notice that there is a column over here. Now in this column, this shows me all the information about the post itself. And some of this is actually adjustable. So if you see the cross hair, so if you see the double cross selector, that means that I have the ability to adjust where it lives in the lineup. So you can't move all of them, but you can move some of them in the lineup over here on this sidebar. Now, I'm going to scroll all the way back up to the top because that's a better view, right? Okay. Also, you have block. Block tells you all of the things about the block that you have selected. So these are all the options that are within here. You can close this column. Boom. Now it goes away. I've done this before. And then I'm like, where did it go? I couldn't find it. I freaked out the first time I did it. It's just underneath settings. So that's another way that you can adjust the view of your admin section. Like I said, some of these things can be rearranged and moved around. You can also click settings, have this bar be there or not be there. This allows you to choose the way that you want to view things. And yeah, so as you can see, adjusting the settings within the admin section allows you to modify your workspace to best fit the way that you flow through your work in the admin section. Some people love spotlight mode, some people don't. Some people want to see all the blocks on the dashboard and some people don't, but it's up to you. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just finding what really works for you. So that is all I have for you today on adjusting your admin view using screen options. And just remember that the screen options are different on every single screen, and they're there to help improve your workflow and help you find the information that you need within the admin section. So if you can't find what you're looking for, or you think it's clunky, click screen options, click around, because it is adjustable. It's not all just stuck and static the way that most of us feel like it might be. So thank you so much for your time today. If this helped you solve a challenge, give it a thumbs up. And if you need more WordPress training videos, then feel free to subscribe to our page because we're publishing them regularly. And last but not least, if you are on a WordPress learning journey and you need to have a more organized, comprehensive approach to learning how to use and update your WordPress site, then join us over on YouMayCreate, YouMayCreate.com. We have a free training library with all these videos and a very comprehensive path and step-by-step instructions just for you and others like you who are learning how to use their WordPress sites.